to the ocean, because those flows help the Dutch smell another life in those canals and those rivers that exist, and those they exist. They need that flow to continue, and if we divert some of that water, they feel that the lower flows might not help the fish exist, or there's a lot of issues there. But I think it's more of an environmental concern more so than you're taking our water away. But people do have that.
If there's an earthquake, that whole delta will be drastically changed.
Right, and that would really bring serious concern to us here in our area, because we depend on that. And the Colorado River is, I mean, we're getting decreased number of acre foot from over there because, as the Colorado River, more people are pumping out of it, so we're getting less and less. So I think the goal is to not depend so much on the outer water and start looking at how do we replenish our groundwater more, and how do we reuse and filter our existing water so that we don't have to depend on outside sources. That's the goal, and we haven't really gotten into that in our area. Orange County does a very good job when they call it toilet to tap water. They really go out of their way to really clean up that water and put it back into the groundwater for pumping, and that's what I think we need to start focusing on more so than continue to depend on outside sources.
So how's your campaign going so far?
I think it's going great. We've been doing a lot of outreach, trying to get a lot of support from local leaders, just trying to engage the voters. And we're going to start mailing out pretty soon to try to educate the voters on the issues, educate the voters on myself, why I'm the better candidate, and I just hope that it resonates. How
can voters get in contact with you? Do you have a website? Do you have a headquarters?
Yes, I do have a website. It's TonyMendoza.net. And the information there, my phone number's there, my email's there. They're always welcome to call me there and email me. And of course, all my information is public, as I still serve in the state assembly. We do have offices available if anybody has not a political issue, but any kind of issue. I'd love to talk to them about it.
Would you? I don't think there's ever been a face-to-face candidate forum between water board candidates. Would you advocate having a candidate forum meeting?
If it's going to lead to something positive, and it's going to be something substantive, I wouldn't mind it. But in reality, I think sometimes people get tuned out on the water board issues, and so we're hoping to do really contact them and really educate them on those issues, because sometimes when you have debates, people don't show up, and sometimes people don't have access to the web to see it on the web
or
televised. We don't have any, so there's a lot of issues for debates. I get it, but my thing is to really go out there and outreach to voters.
Do you think people, the general public, are really cognizant of what's going on at the water district and where the water comes from?
And do you think they really care?
I think they care. I just think the problem is they just don't know. I think most people don't understand that, when they see their water bill, they don't see Central Basin on there. They don't.
No,
they don't.
See the local.
Exactly. It's your local pumper, your local purveyor. So they don't understand that the Central Basin is a middleman that gets the water from Met. And once they get it, then they add their administrative surcharge, which is all the stuff they've been doing, and then they pass on the cost to the water replenishment district or the pumpers, and then those guys are stuck with that bill. They're like, well, we don't have no choice but to pass it on to the consumers.
How would you, if you get elected, how would you change the day-to-day operation with the Central Basin Water Board?
Well, the most immediate thing is hopefully by that time the audit will be done, and we really know what contracts are really bogus, what contracts are really needed. When you pay somebody $12,000 a month to do consulting, you could hire somebody in-house for half that price, and could have them there full-time, a body in that office to do that work, instead of a person that kind of sends you maybe one letter a month for nothing. $12,000 a month is a lot of money. And when you start talking a ghostwriter to make your Central Basin look good, people don't even know you exist. Why would you want to feel good about what people read on the internet? $500,000? That is crazy. When you start putting lawsuits against other water boards because you're trying to fight over territory, we have enough to do. Every water board has their own responsibilities, their own duties. Why you want to increase yours? Why you want to overreach and really make people feel uncomfortable? A lot of the cities feel very uncomfortable. And I think those are the kind of costs that immediately could be just cut off, and hopefully the rates will be low, will get lower.
Jerry, you got anything else?
No, I think we covered.
Tony, we thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
This
Thank
has
you,
been
Randy.
the first time we've had
Jerry.
an interview with you in a while, and this is great. We really do appreciate you stopping by and taking time, especially on your birthday weekend.
Yeah, no, it's no problem. I appreciate your patience. I know that I've been in Sacramento very busy dealing with the budget issues right now, but It's always a pleasure. Anything I can do to help, and any voter or any resident that's watching this, have any issues or concern, feel free to come.
Thanks so much.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Hope it was helpful. We're gonna leave you the